Hey YouTube, welcome back. How are you? Okay, you know the drill. We're just gonna roll through it and then we can get on with it. So first things first, make sure you are subscribed. Hit the little bell thinger so you're notified whenever I upload here. If you are interested in full-length reactions to Veronica Mars or any of the other shows on Darcy's Watching Stuff, you can find that on my Patreon. It's linked down below along with a link to my main channel where you should also come hang out. And last but certainly not least, leave a comment down below, but no spoilers. Okay, bye. Okay, so last episode, I feel like we got some nuggets, but let's just talk about our orange pants citrus man and him thinking his mom is alive. And like, I just don't. But do I? I want to be there with him. I do. I really want to be there with him. So he went to Veronica. What is she going to think? Is he going to tell her about the lighter? Obviously, I guess, because that's his whole logic behind it, right? But like, oh my God. What if she's not? But I was thinking, remember the day of the ending scene and they like zoomed out. There was someone who saw it or thought they saw it. Step 1. Who was that? Step 2. That looked like a big bridge. Big bridges usually have sort of it like cameras. Maybe. I hope she is alive. Wouldn't that be wild? Like, and then what? She could like take him. They could start a whole new life together, away from his asshole dad. You know what I also thought about? His dad is kind of scary. So what if he... No. Because he was with Logan, right? At the school. I was going to go full conspiracy and be like, what if he murdered her and then staged her suicide? I mean, okay, so I'm going to just be honest, I don't think she is alive. Because I'm like trying to figure out how that would, like how faking her death would fit into our plot, or even specifically Logan's. Like, why would that make sense? You know, from like a writing perspective or whatever. And it's like, maybe just because I guess we don't even fucking know her very well. But I was going to say, because I can't see her leaving him alone with his dad purposefully. But then I was like, well, maybe they're trying to get those two away from him. I don't know. I hope that's what we're doing today. I'm just acting as if that's like we're going searching for his mom today, right? That's what we're doing because it ended at Veronica's door, and so that's what we're doing. We can't not do this today because it's been on my mind for too much. Also, do we tell Keith? Maybe not. Anyway, so that's what's been on my mind. What about you guys? And then, in regards to Lily, honestly, like, I do want nuggets, but I want to deal with the mom thing first and foremost. Okay, are we ready? Oh, one more thing. I made a board. This is serious, actually. I put a lot of work into it. Can you see it? Let's move back. Okay. You want to go through it? Okay, so you see this side, this is all of our key players. This is all of our main people. This side, this is our research. Okay, this is all the things we know. So let's go through it. Okay, first things first, our victim. This is really hard to do this way. Let's stand up. Is this better? I wasn't really thinking about the presentation when I was doing this. I was just losing my mind slightly. Okay, so first things first, we have our victim. See, our victim, this is Lillian Kane. Then we actually have someone convicted. He's the guy in jail. No shot I'm remembering his name. This guy. Then you can see it says suspects, everyone. But it does say JK, because not really everyone. There, we've got some cleared people, okay? So let's talk about it. Lily, that's her brother Duncan. See the coffee? That's Duncan, okay? And this is their parents. That's Daddy Donut and Mummy Donut. Lily also has a connection way over here to, these are supposed to be orange cargo pants. They're definitely yellow. My printer was struggling E14's life to print anything out, as you can see. We'll reprint them someday, maybe not. Maybe he's a lemon for right now. But he used to date Lily, okay? So there's a connection there. This guy, this is his parents right here. This idiot and potentially alive or dead mom, okay? As far as I know, these two do not have a connection, not a direct connection to our victim. They do, however, they are the parents of Orange Pant Guy. Remember, keep it, yeah, dated, okay? Got it, great. Let's go back to the Canes. We got Duncan, we got Daddy Donut, and Mommy Donut. Daddy Donut, remember, also has a connection to, remember maybe Cameron? Remember him? So we've got him on there. Guy who's in jail, obviously connected to Lily because he confessed. We have a confession from him. He's connected. I think he's also connected to this idiot. Remember him? So I think he's the only connection there. And then, of course, way down at the bottom, we've got Weevil, who also has a connection with our victim, and love of our life, Wallace. Okay, but they're down here because they're fine. They're safe. Okay, we love them, but they have to be on the board. Okay, now let's go through the other side real quick, shall we? Are you listening, class? Our victim, Lily King, convicted. The guy in jail, suspect. Everyone, JK, joke. This is a joke. Not everyone's a suspect. Timeline. Forgot the whole thing. I will fill that in as I'm rewatching, editing for YouTube. Okay, then we have the what we know section. Okay, the things we know. Real quick, Duncan was there. He was there with Lily's body. Do I think it's him? No. But is it an important fact? Maybe. There is planted evidence. You remember the shoes? We also have a confession, but it's BS. It's BS. Okay? It's a BS confession. And we know the timeline is off. I don't remember the exact times of things, but we do know the timeline is off. Because of the tickets and something else. I gotta sit back down. Holy crap, I'm sweating. Okay? Okay, and then the last part. I was thinking about suspects, okay? And so I started writing down who is cleared. And then I was like, we have to do a cleared and a non-suspect. Like, did you know the difference? Like, there's like cleared, like you could not pay me to believe they would have done it, versus like, I've cleared them, but they're just non-suspects. Do you know what I mean? Okay, I think you get it. I think you're following me. So down here in the cleared, we've got Veronica, Keith, Wallace. Loves of our life. Ain't no way they did this, okay? Non-suspects. Citrus Boy, Duncan, the Dad Donut, and Weevil. But the suspect list is so little now. Like, I've got the cop, and maybe Cameron. And I don't even... Because here's the thing. Why have they not given me a suspect recently? Okay? I missed episode 1 when everyone was a suspect, and I was like, you're all guilty in my mind. Now nobody's guilty in my mind? Like, I don't even really think it was the cop. I just think he had something to do with it. Or, like, he helped plant evidence. Like, you know what I mean? We could add Mama Donut. Like, I don't even really think, you know what? I'm going to add Mama Donut. Because I'm just not sure about her. She's not cleared. The thing is the suspects don't have to have real great evidence against them. Oh my god. They just have to not be cleared as of yet. So let's add Mama Donut. Duncan and Lily's mom added to the suspect list. I don't even really think she liked Lily that much. Okay, and that is the board. That is the board as it currently stands, but I'm going to add things as I remember them through editing. But also, can someone tell me the timeline? Maybe we don't quite know it all yet, but I knew there was times. I feel like I can picture this scene of Veronica driving in a car and talking about the time that the picture was taken because of the ticket and not. But don't give me anything if it's a spoiler. But if it's not a spoiler, for you to give me some times, it would help. I need to go to bed. What am I doing? Like, like this took over my life this week. In a fun way, though. So what have you guys been up to? I'm sweating. Oh my god. Okay, we just need to get into this episode. See what we can add to the board. But it did get me thinking that, like, I don't really have a suspect. Damn. I need a suspect. Okay. Let's fucking get into this episode. Now, I ain't about to forget. Baby check. Alright. Detective cap. Let's go.
Previously on Veronica Mars.
Do you want to know how I bashed your friend's brains in? I know who you are, Veronica Mars.
I want you to find my mother. Relax, I'm not asking you to drag the lake. My mother didn't really kill herself.
What about the woman who saw her jump? It's been on every channel.
Well, if she's on the TV, she must be telling the truth. But her credit cards were missing. I don't know, a clue?
Oh,
You don't jump off a bridge with your platinum card. You know, she wouldn't risk being found bug-eyed and bloated in some shrimp net.
I'll see what I can find out.
Thinkers!
Oh my God. It's you.
World History Review, Roundup and Death Match. Blood is in the air. Blood! Question is, what are 5 leading causes of the fall of the Roman Empire?
Not the Roman Empire.
Judges award the point. Children of the Industrial Revolution, you control the board. I can call on any team member. Who will be the weakest link? Wallace Fennell, show me what you got.
All right, Mr. Rooks, they rely too much on slave labor.
Can I see slave labor?
Why is this so fun?
Hiding back there, trying to disappear
That's me.
completely. Carrie Bishop, suck it to me, baby!
The answer is I'm not pregnant. So you can quit dodging my calls and you can keep your money to take care of it. And while we're at it, here's your key back. I won't be needing it anymore.
Oh, that took a turn. Is that the girl from Gossip Girl? Hold on. Yeah, right? What's her name? Fuck, I only watched the pilot of Gossip Girl. I think so, right? And she was also in that song. I'll make them good girls go bad. I'll make them good girls go. Okay, yeah, yeah. That was my jam. Damn, I was ready to like that teacher.
Are you okay?
Oh, been better. This is all I ever wanted to do.
Teach.
And it's over.
Not if I can help it.
You believe him? Or her?
Her bus stop. She's waiting. His car is.
It's kind of a bop.
Do something for me?
Let me guess. Borrow her permanent 5.
I remember when you were new and eager to please. Anyway, we need a new general practitioner. Can I get the name of yours?
Sure. Dr. Al Levine. He's kind of expensive, though.
We've got insurance.
He's like, don't forget, you're poor.
Al Levine, got it. It's time to find out what this mystery illness is you're suffering from.
I don't know for shit.
Carrie's 5.
You're so good at this. That was fast.
And you know that eyewitness that's been clogging up the airwaves?
Yeah, opportunistic hag.
Well, she's giving a statement at the sheriff's department tomorrow. I'll drop by, see if she's up for a chat.
Well, I'll go with you.
Actually, despite popular opinion, you really can't beat the truth out of someone.
He's wearing an orange shirt, you see?
You're not.
No, we
what are you gonna
let
stop
the
me with?
professionals handle this.
Why do you even care? There aren't many great teachers. Mr. Rooks is one of them. If you can get past the part where he seduces his students. I know you. You're so naive. Believe what you want. Never cared what you thought of me before. No reason to start now.
What do we believe? You know, you always want to believe good people don't do bad things, but good teachers do bad things all the time.
Hey, you know a teacher named Chuck Rooks teaches history?
Yeah, I'm in his class.
Oh, good. I want you to find out whatever you can about him.
Why?
Well, the parents of a girl named Carrie Bishop just hired us to investigate him. Apparently, Carrie filed a sexual harassment claim against him this afternoon.
They're working the same case.
Mr. Rooks is an amazing teacher. One of the few good teachers at Neptune High.
I'm just running a background check. I'm not organizing a stoning in the town square.
For the record, I can't help you.
It's what I do. Besides, the girl deserves to be heard.
No, actually, she doesn't. Fine. You can answer your own phone. And Brian told Ashley that last week, Duncan was brought in, kicking and screaming, foaming at the mouth, calling out Veronica's name. Took like 3 orderlies just to get him a straitjacket. That's what I heard.
XOXO. Gossip Girl.
That's her.
Oh, you're just right in.
Down, boy. Relax, I've got it covered.
I thought we were gonna wait for her outside or something.
Did she look intoxicated, drugged up, bruised?
If you'd like, sure.
So what? You couldn't get on Springer this week? You know, I am sure the trailer payments must be high. And what with the high price of spam these days?
Okay, enough.
This is why you let the pros handle
You're the best. Hey,
Hi.
I have to take care of something. I'll be like 2 seconds. Finding out what that woman is about is good news.
That's true, yes. Okay.
Deputy,
What do you want, Veronica?
a chance to explain. You know the story that everyone else knows.
The guy confessed. He said he did it.
Did you know that the head of security at Kane Software was the one that made the tip call that got Abel Kuntz arrested? Did you know?
Maybe Cameron made tip call. You. What else we got?
Did you know that your own crime scene photos make it impossible for Abel to have left the Kane house with a pair of Lily's shoes that they found on his houseboat? Did you know that there's a traffic ticket that proves that Lily's time of death is 3 hours off?
How do you know all this?
3 hours. That's important, maybe. 3 hours off. Good stuff. Added to the board. As you were.
I know all of this because I have done everything I could to get to the truth, including using you. And I am really sorry about that. But I used you, then fell for you, not the other way around.
You fell for me?
She lying? Not a cop, Veronica.
Hey, Veronica.
She must be going through a shy phase.
Really? She's usually pretty gregarious.
Get in your cage, little one.
She's adorable.
I really think this is an adult matter.
Right now, Carrie's parents have a private investigator running a background check on you. If the school board believes Carrie's allegations, you'll never teach again.
Any messages?
This is interesting, though, like them working kind of on the same case, but opposite.
Veronica, I know you
sides.
admire this guy, and I encourage you to stand up for your convictions when you think you're right. But Rooks is a bad egg, and I don't want you getting hurt when the whole story comes out. She recorded the very date of a weekend she spent in a hotel with him when her parents were out of town.
I could write down that I met Kid Rock every weekend at the Hedonism Lodge for sensual massage and smoothies, but that doesn't make it true.
The charges match Carrie's diary. And I don't want you seeing Kid Rock.
Yeah. Let's stay away from Kid Rock.
Dr. Levine's office.
What's
Hi, this is Veronica Mars. I was wondering if I could get in to see the doctor sometime this week.
Yeah, I usually avoid buildings with stained glass.
That's why you haven't come to visit.
Oh, there's a voiceover.
I just don't want you to get your hopes up.
I'm not paying you to worry about my hopes. I'm paying you to follow leads.
I wasn't aware you were paying me.
This isn't a favor, it's a job, you know? I mean, we're not exchanging friendship bracelets.
Hi, Sandra. This is Veronica of the National Instigator. I had a few follow-up questions on your Lynn Eccles story. No, Tuesday night's no good. Newspaper work night.
What are you doing?
Any chance you're available right now?
She knows what she's doing.
So, I'm not sure how much you were paid for the last interview, but...
Oh, I wasn't paid. I was just so excited to see Lynn. I thought they were filming a movie or something. I can check if you want.
She see the wrong part.
So the van, in the interview you said the van was blue?
I don't know why anyone could ever think she'd kill herself. She is the luckiest woman in the world.
Excuse me?
What do you think? She's lying, right?
I would have done the same thing.
Done what?
If it was my mother, I would have let myself believe that story.
What, did you lose a buku shell?
No. Is that lasagna I smell?
Keith Mars' secret recipe.
With carrots?
You double the cheese. Your secret is out. You're making salad?
Wrong? Oh, okay.
Rooks was fired from his last job at a private school. His file is sealed, but the complaint came from the parents of 2 girls.
I want to see Carrie's journal.
You know I can't let you.
There better be dessert. Unfortunately, Dad's changed the combination. It's the rare individual who chooses meaningless numbers as a combination. He taught me that. Somehow, I doubt Dad's that careless. Then again, he'll be glad to know how much I've soaked up listening to him.
She must not have anxiety. Like,
I suspect there's also a lesson to be learned here.
booby trapped it. He's so smart. I mean, there's no way to hide that.
Hey, honey. What have you been up to?
Tell me where to put your Father of the Year trophy, because there's some place I'd like to put it.
I love this shot in the small mirror.
This is not funny. I need to see that diary. She's lying.
Honey, you don't have to get all blue in the face.
You're patronizing me?
To be fair, I am your patron.
Do you want to be responsible for taking a good man down? Destroying his reputation? Can you possibly relate?
Dates and times. That's it.
Rims, baby.
So you got a trophy for a rim job?
Forget it. Look, I got some information for you.
Finally. Deep throat to call my own.
I'm not gonna touch that one. I hear this freshman kid's been shooting his mouth off that he's got proof that Lynn Echols jumped and he's gonna make millions.
Colleagues said you were unique, gifted.
Pleasure to have in class.
It's an all-girls school on the conservative side. I had the temerity to suggest U.S. imperialism wasn't necessarily a good thing.
That's it?
Well, that and I was driving an '89 Harley. Didn't really endear me to the administration.
All this because he gave you a C on your paper. You destroy him? Destroy him? From where I stand, he's become more popular than ever. I'm the bitch that everyone hates.
So it goes.
His sheets are black, silk. His mood music is side 2 of the Rolling Stones' Tattoo You. The problem with that story is that you were at an overnight track meet in Sacramento that weekend. You were part of the winning 1,600-meter relay.
So those sniffles were just light allergies, not uncommon.
So I can put my shirt back on?
Sure. Yes, of course.
Why was it up? To check for sniffles. I feel so uneasy about this. Because, like, why do we need...
I'm generally pretty cool with coincidence, but when Abel Kuntz turns out to share a doctor with the Canes, that's too much for me to ignore.
Abel. Is that the guy in jail? Where's the board? Okay, same doc as Canes. I'm gonna need a bigger board. I'll have to add string later to connect them.
She made it very clear she needed an A. The work just didn't merit it.
My dad left my mom last year. He said that we had a lot in common, that we both been abandoned by people who he thought loved us. When I told him I thought I might be pregnant, he just blew me off. When I saw him flirting with other girls.
These are very serious charges, Carrie. Is there any proof you can offer beyond your testimony?
Let's meet for tutoring, clothing optional. April 29th, come to school without your underwear. You will be rewarded. He used to call me sweet knees. He always wanted me to wear knee socks.
I'm not sure we have proof.
Are they meant for someone else?
Can I borrow your cell for a minute? My car broke down in the parking lot.
Mr. Clemens.
Mrs. Fuller, if I may,
Clemens with a K?
could I ask you to get out your own cell phone and check the messages?
I have 3 new messages.
Can you read them out loud?
The first one says, true pirates share their booty. I'll be your little spoon.
Or that it's extremely easy to create false text messages on someone's cell phone.
The burden of proof is on the accuser. We find no conclusive evidence to substantiate the claim that these alleged encounters ever happened. Mr. Rooks will continue on as a teacher at this school.
That's what I do.
Hey, you want some pizza? It just got delivered. They had a 2-for-1 deal. I'm swimming in it.
One slice.
I don't know, I think
Can I use your bathroom?
Sure, I'm home.
I'm just gonna find something that, like, proves he did to it.
Is that Mick Jagger? Best way to stop wondering if your favorite teacher was trying to lure you between his black silk sheets? Research the mystery condition that's causing your ex-boyfriend and possible half-brother to take oxcarbazepine. It's a drug used to treat type 4 epilepsy and are often accompanied by complete blackouts and loss of memory.
What you doing?
Googling myself?
Okay. I just don't know how I feel about digging. Why do we need to know this? Why do we need to know Duncan's medication? She must be thinking that somehow it will help in solving Lily's murder. But I feel bad about it. I don't know. I just think we should leave Coffee Man's medical records alone. It's so invasive, you know? She has to think it'll lead to something of something. And we did get the nugget about the doctor and the guy in jail. But I don't know.
Veronica Mars?
Carrie's story is true, isn't it? It just didn't happen to her. She copied your diary, and it was your cell phone she showed in court. You got together with Rooks the night you won the extemporaneous speaking competition.
My parents disowned me. I wouldn't tell them who the father is.
Why would Carrie tell your story?
Because she thought what he did was wrong. Do you know when I told Mr. Rooks I was pregnant and he gave me $500 and told me I should go take care of it? I made her crazy. There were no consequences for what he did. Meanwhile, I had to run out of town in shame. Look, it made me crazy too, but I can't come forward. She said most people were supportive of her.
They weren't. We weren't.
I was like, I don't know. I just feel like he did. Like, I know that, like, he's a good guy, but it doesn't matter.
You might want to talk to this freshman. He's the one who's been shooting his mouth off about Logan's mom.
Forgot about this,
Hope
right.
you don't mind telling that story one more time.
We were making this war movie, Storm on the Beach. We were editing it together, and we noticed something.
No. Wait, maybe it's good. No.
Did you see it?
Yeah, it sucks, and...
I did.
Rewind it. Play it frame by frame.
No.
There. Check out the right side of the bridge.
Holy.
The video's timestamped 4:37 p.m. Exactly the time when she supposedly jumped.
This footage better never make it out into public consumption.
I shouldn't have seen that.
I'm sorry.
So am I.
Why did we show him?
Logan? Your mom's missing credit card was just used.
Quiet down. Quiet down, please. I have an announcement to make. I regret to inform you that Mr. Rooks tendered his resignation this morning.
Should have done that after hours.
Mr. Rooks resigned today.
Honey, if I were in trouble, I'd want you on my side.
Oh, that's where I'd be. Your messages are on your desk.
Wait, I'm not ready. Because I can't stop thinking about our orange boy. That was fucking brutal. But also, what do you mean her credit card was just used? What, is she fucking dead or not? She is. Did you see his little face? And his little staggered walk? No, absolutely not. Okay, we're back to visit this guy. Look, you can see him smirking in the reflection. Just in case.
What would you like to know now, Veronica Mars?
This time I just want you to know what I know. You're dying, Abel. You knew you were dying when you confessed. You didn't kill Lily Kane. You're just somebody's patsy. Guard.
I said that. I said he looks sick, right? That's what happens, you know? When people get sick, they lose their eyebrows and they wear beanies. That's just the thing. That's how it happens. Hey, I said beanie, not toque. But, okay. Let's add it to the board. Are we... Yes. Let's... Huh? Oh, I was going to put him in cleared. But that doesn't quite... He's just a non-suspect, I think. Because this could be a misdirect. So he's not cleared. But he's, like, cleared. You know what I mean? Like, he's in the same categories like Duncan and Orange Pants and the dad of Orange Pants and Weevil. What was his name? Abel. But I still have questions surrounding this because, okay, so he's dying. Step 1 acquired, okay? That still doesn't mean, why would he want to spend his last days on death row? You know what I mean? Like, so someone has something on him or something. Because if I'm dying, I'm doing all the things I want to do. Like sleeping all day and eating a lot of pie. I'm not going to jail for someone. I'm not going to take the fall for someone, especially not a fucking murderer, bro. So I'm like, so there's more there, but it's a nugget. That's a big nugget. That's a 10-piece meal with a drink and fries. It is. I feel so relieved to know that. Because it's like, I always was like, he's not him, but it's like, getting the pieces is good. He shares the same doctor. Okay, to Lily. Who has something on you, dude? Why would you want to go to jail? I just love how she just told him. And then he like opened his mouth to kind of say something. She just hung up. She was only there to deliver information, not receive it. Wow, okay. Let's talk about the episode and not just the last fucking 5 seconds. Okay. Interesting to have a case where they both, Keith and Veronica both end up working it but are on separate sides. And I feel like it was so telling of, like, I guess maybe their age, life experience type thing of what the sides they were on. Because it's like when you're young and you really like a teacher and like it's harder to see them as that. So, you know what I mean? You guys know what I mean. And then Keith, like, he knows and, you know, he believed the victim. And yeah, that was so, I was all over the place because I was like, I feel like I believe her. It wasn't really her story, but you know, and even just like when they were in the court or whatever the fuck it was, and the woman was like, do you have any evidence outside of your testimony? And like the text messages or whatever were like evidence, but a lot of the time people don't, and you're just, yeah, fuck, that's so sad, man. Also, can we just talk about how funny it was the Keith booby trapped? I'm sorry. And then he said, you don't have to get all blue in the face. He fucking makes me laugh. Okay, let's talk about the mom thing. I think I might have cried a little bit in the moment where, and she said, play it slower frame by frame when the kid was showing. No, don't do that. Don't do that. Oh my God, my heart sank as soon, because I saw it the first playthrough in the background, and I'm like, well, here we fucking go. It's not surveillance, I guess, like not like the bridge surveillance like I was thinking that maybe we could go. This is like, yeah, and so it was very clearly in the background. That is so fucking sad. Like, my heart still hurts about it. And then she said, play it slower, and he was just, But then the credit card. What's that all about? Someone maybe found it. Like someone maybe found it and was like, I'll go get like a quick trip to McDonald's or something. I feel really sad that he is actually alone with his dad. I just couldn't get on the belief wagon with him though. I was like, I just don't know how that would work out, how it would fit. So I didn't want to get my hopes up. Oh man, that's so fucking sad. Oh, and Weevil helped. Thanks, Weave. Oh, well, what a wild ride. We added to the board, though, a couple things, big things, about Abel being sick, and then we also added where's maybe Cameron at? He made the tip call. The tip call would probably have gone to that cop guy. Also, speaking of cop guys, we got to see the other little deputy there, and she says she fell for him? Do we think that? Or do we think we just might need him again? Regardless, the detective caps was detectiving today. That makes no sense. I have to go. I cannot think about this show anymore. It's making me sweat. I will wrap it up here. And as always, I'll see you in the next one. Bye!